He's interesting. Welcome back to Firebird Nation. It is playoff week for Valorant. Woo!
Yep, Midwest A and B Division 6 playoffs for Valorant today. I'm Hustle, joined here with Mint Melee. We're here for some good Valorant. Carthage is going to be taking on
Governor State.
Thank you, Shannon. And
I got you.
So we're going to take a look at the standings right away as we get started here, but Carthage ended up finishing second place only behind Minot State, which was their first week loss. Was a pretty interesting game. It went to game 3. Following them is Cornell College, also at 5-1, a three-way tie, but Carthage had the head-to-head on Cornell. Minot State had the head-to-head on Carthage, and Cornell had the head-to-head on Minot State. So a little interesting how things shook out, but then following is going to be North Dakota, Lakeland, Bismarck, and then Carroll, who ended up forfeiting the entire season. But so a good season for Carthage for sure, and they're hunting some revenge if they find Minot State at the end of this playoff run. But we're going to be taking a look at the other conference, Midwest B, with Governor State in it. Drury University ended up going 6-0 for them, followed by IU Kokomo, and then Governor State, Illinois State, Morningside.
Illinois State. I know what that is.
Kansas State, and then Park University wrapping things off. So a little bit of a different conference, a little bit more defined top teams without the three-way tie at the top. But Carthage is going to end up seeing Drury University before Minot State if the bracket goes out as it should.
Yeah,
so
just a weak thing, I guess.
A little bit.
Yeah, 1-4, right? That's how NECC
Yeah, so
works.
Carthage is playing the 3 seed from the other side, and the way the NECC bracket works is the 2s play the 3s, and the 3s play the 2s from each side, and then the 1s play the 4s, crossing across the conferences.
I just figured that out when you were explaining that. It just went through.
Yeah, so
my bad.
We're looking forward to some playoffs today, and Carthage is going to have their hands full. Governor State, obviously 4-2, only losing to the 2 teams above them, and we don't really know much about this conference. We expect them to be similar skill levels, but weird things can happen. Teams can go off. We see this week with March Madness. If you guys have been watching, there's been upsets left and right, so we expect something like that to come here in this playoffs, and we got a little bit of an upset our own when Cornell took down Minot State. We thought that was going to be unheard of. So this week we're going to have a new player to watch. We'll be showing that in just a moment, but
Gio! Yay! He's our player of the week.
Yeah, Gio's been with the team for 3 years. Last year he was pretty important on this roster. This year, similar important role, but a little bit different, and he's playing a little bit more of a flex role, not the true duelist we saw last year. He ended up leading Division 7 in kills last year, and that's a pretty big feat. This year, he's only 3rd on the team in kills and KD, so not exactly at that high level. 4th on the team in assists, a little bit of the middle of the pack for the rest of his stats, but he's definitely putting in a lot of work for this Carthage team. And what have you noticed about Gio's play specifically with the rest of the team, but also just his play on his own in these couple weeks we've been watching him?
His play, all of the teams have. Our team has been way different, with Optimal being captain versus Gio as captain last year, or last semester, I guess.
Yeah, last season Carthage with the swap that definitely plays a little bit different into the roles that they've been playing, but Gio's fit nicely into that spot.
They're still really good with all their duels, and he can do still a lot of kills, not as much as last year, but we're still going through the season, so I'm sure they're all just gonna go up no matter what.
Yeah, also with the level of competition stepping up, they weren't in Division 6 last year. I believe they were in Division 8 or Division 7. So with that, you're going to have a little bit of a better teams that you're playing up against, a little bit harder to farm the kills. And this year, in a little bit different role, when he's on Cypher on Abyss, I believe, he's not really playing that aggressive duelist that he was when he was playing Jet on Abyss. So there's less opportunities for him to really get those high kill rounds. But we've seen Rai kind of take that mantle from him. If we look at the stats over the last week 7, again, for map 1 and 3, he went 16 and 14, 30 kills and 32 deaths across the day. So a good day for him, just sub 1 KD. And that's really all we need for Carthage, is a lot of consistency in these upcoming weeks. Obviously, there's going to be some stellar play from player to player. Don't be surprised if you see Gio pop out in one of these games, come out with a 20-25 kill game to help out the team. We know he's got the aim to do it. It's just the role is a little bit different. But
Plus, his agent is a little different
Yeah,
from
with
last
the
season.
a little bit of a different agent selection.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be getting started in the next little bit. We're waiting just a moment for them to get all in the lobby and get all situated. It should be a little bit shorter than last time, not that long break that we had. But Mid Melee, what do we gotta expect out of Carthage playoff Valorant this week?
I'm really excited. I'm excited to see how this goes. As we know, Governor State is third in their division. So I'm assuming it's going to be like really good. We are what, second in ours?
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be kind of on an even playing slate. Just like a little bit, just a little. But, things can go way differently. You never know what's going to happen in a game until you're in it.
Yeah,
I'm just like really excited.
Yeah, one thing for Carthage to think about is that the last couple of weeks have been a little bit of a slowdown. They played Minot State and Cornell in the first 3 weeks of the year. North Dakota was at the beginning as well. So these end of the season teams that they played were not exactly the high level of talent, and you would expect it to kind of ramp up here as you get into the playoffs. So Carthage is going to have to go out swinging. I know they're prepared with the scrims that they've had over the last couple of weeks, but there's always that worry that you fall flat at the start of the game. You get stuck with the 3-13 against Minot State that we had at the beginning of the season. So hopefully Carthage doesn't fall victim to that kind of situation. But I think they're well prepared, and I would assume that you would agree with me about that.
Oh, yeah. They've been working on different strategies, working more as a team than ever. And also, they have been outside of Valorant. They've been hanging out together. They went out to dinner a couple weeks ago or something. And they're just all having fun and a great time, which is a real true benefit to being on a team together, not just having teammates, but them as friends as well.
Yeah, that as you stated, that's just such an underrated part about being on a team, and especially at the Carthage program. The entire program tries to interact like that as much as they can. The togetherness brings you together. It's easier to handle stress and high energy moments when you feel down on yourself. It's oh, I got the rest of my team. It's not just this guy that I've been playing ranked with basically for the last 6 weeks. It's a little bit of a different feeling, a little bit of a different
it feels
relationship
like a home,
between
a family.
Yeah, that's such a great thing that we've seen out of this team as things go on. They've been playing together this whole season. This roster specifically. Back in fall, they were playing WEC. Not exactly the greatest of season, but WEC had some high level of competition. That Madison team that won was no slouch, and the UWM teams that we ended up playing at the regional were also very good teams. So that, as we are a little disappointed about how they fared in WEC, that's just the stepping stone to this season where the competition's a little bit closer to their skill level, and they've got an opportunity really to shine.
Truly, I believe WEC is just a lot harder than NECC is. At least for Smash, anyway.
Yeah, the NECC skill divisions the divisions are separated by skills versus the WEC. There might be 2 divisions based off skill, but most of it is
it's just because
you're
the
in Wisconsin teams. Yeah, and there's some powerhouses for sure. I mean, our Carthage team has they ended up winning WEC for Overwatch last year. They won Rocket League in the fall, so we've got a couple of good teams, but it's still that little bit of yeah, the Smash team and the Valorant team might have caught the short end of the stick, but
I'm still in.
But NECC, we see Carthage competes consistently regardless of the game, and we're hoping that Valorant carries on that legacy this week. It looks like we're going to be getting going in just a second. Things are smoothing out, but big game today against Governor State, an opponent that Carthage hasn't faced all year, so some new faces, some new names for us to check out, and some new exciting play. But
I'm so excited. I just want to get in, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why they're making us wait so long. I feel bad for you guys because, I mean, we're staring at a screen, but you guys are staring at us, and it's not exactly. Well, you guys might be staring at Shannon. Ooh.
Whoa!
What?
Hold your horses.
I mean, I can be the eye candy if you guys want, but I don't think Blaze is telling me no.
You'll be like,
oh yeah, get X
the
in
freshman.
here.
Crazy.
I don't really know what is taking so long for these guys to get going, but I don't really want to go to an intermission because I feel like we're this close.
Hey. We'll figure it out.
Keep
What What has been your like favorite memory of the Valorant season so far?
This season?
Like this season.
We got.
We'll talk about next
I'd have to
season
walk
later.
back through the weeks, but it's probably game 3 of that Minot State game. You weren't here for it. I forget. I think Bunny was casting with me, but it was that whole week was a big week because they came off of the preseason where they got slammed 0-2. I don't even think they took a map, and then they go out
We
against
got slammed?
in preseason.
Ouch.
And then there was the 3-13 on Bind, and then they go back to Abyss, and then they win. Carthage wins 13-10, and then I think it was Corrode, but we went like double OT. I think I'm not sure if I'm remembering this right, but they went. It was like 16-14 or something. So a big that was definitely the big thing for me to see. But you've seen. Oh, I wish we probably could get the picture up, but it would take too long. But if you guys were watching, it might have been like week 4 on Breeze. There was back arches. There was Rye and one of the other opponents. I believe they were playing Astra, but they both cleared arches at like the exact same time around a smoke, and they didn't see each other at all. And then we pull out to like the cinema camera, and there's just a freeze frame of them both.
They were just standing there.
Both standing at each other.
Menacingly. You did not get my reference, did you?
Now we're getting
so
going.
they're streaming and we're streaming collectively.
They just gave us a little bit of an update. It was a little bit of a hiccup because of the whitelisting for stream. A little bit of a quick summary is just that to stream for NECC for any game or just like shooting games. Probably just mainly shooting games, but you have to be in like a completely separate room. The account has to be whitelisted. We've got a good setup for that. I wish I could show you guys, but in the corner we got 2 machines in here, one doing the observing and then one doing the producing. Adam, the big producer, and Blaze helps out with the cameras occasionally when he doesn't have to dip for RA. But
or anything else.
Yeah,
really.
he just finds any excuse to get out of here. But
you don't like us, TJ.
it looks like they got things figured out, and we're gonna be going into match selection, agent selection in just a second. But
what map are we on?
Map
Abyss?
1? Oh, I think we're gonna be on Abyss. They haven't really clued us in here, but
that's what I thought that they were saying like a while ago.
Yeah, I guess we could go through all the maps. How Carthage has really done from recent memory, but Abyss is definitely their favorite.
Yeah.
They
Interesting.
I think they got 100% win rate on it this year. I think last year probably as well. But this year they had a little bit of a different comp because Geo's not on Jet, and we saw that out at the beginning of the season. But it's been their go-to map, and when teams don't take a ban on it, it's very easy for Carthage to get an early victory in the map count. But some of the newer maps like Corrode, the very new map, I believe Carthage has lost a map on Corrode, but they had that overtime loss. That's a big thing. But Corrode is actually leaving the map pool in the next couple of weeks. August 8th will be the big day.
Yeah, we just saw all
this.
This.
Corrode and Abyss will be leaving for Fracture and Lotus. Lotus is a map that you guys have seen in the past year or so, but it wasn't out at the beginning of the season, so you guys wouldn't have seen it here on the stream. Lotus, big 3-site map with the
flowers.
Yep. Very
Those are actually my favorite flower. Little did you know.
They're hibiscus flowers, right?
Yeah. Also, water lilies are my favorite too.
Water lilies?
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite flower.
How dare you?
My girlfriend has a favorite one. They're white roses, but those
you
are
don't
the
like
ones.
those?
Well, I get them for her. I don't mind them. I don't hate any flowers.
You have to have a favorite flower.
Well, actually, I hate putting carnations in bouquets because they're like really hard to get in the right spot.
That's fair. That's why you just buy the bouquet. You don't got to do the hard work.
It's definitely cheaper to arrange it yourself, and then you can put it in like a vase with a tie and all that.
Oh, true.
I got Premier Flower Game. Premier Flower Game. If you guys need it, you can always holler. Just go to Trader Joe's, buy like a set of roses, set of some filler, maybe a set of secondary flowers, set of filler. trim them all. There's YouTube videos on this, guys. It's not that hard. Step up your game.
Basic boyfriend 101.
We'll stream it on Friday nights during spring.
How to be a better
there's no
boyfriend.
Overwatch.
Need your lessons and tips.
Flower bouquets will be this week. Next week will be Valentine's Day cards.
Oh. What is your favorite gift? Like that you've given her or that she's given you?
I got these like playing cards that have pictures on them from her.
Like Pokemon?
No, like playing cards, like
Oh.
a deck of cards. That's definitely
okay.
the best. That I've given her. I have to go back through it, but I made like a basket for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
But we're getting into agent selection here after the long-awaited wait. I'm pretty sure I'm boring.
Bind.
I'm boring, Andrew. But we're on Bind, which I guess is news to us. But
Okay.
gonna be we're gonna be interesting to see what Carthage goes with. Interestingly enough, though, that Bunny is gonna be in for Jellyfish today. At least for this map, we don't have a exact exact guideline for the rest of the games, but we know Bunny was a big player last year. A little bit less playing time this year with the addition of Jellyfish, but we know she can bring in some clutch moments when needed. And today, she's hovering over Brim, and I expect this to be the Carthage comp. We've seen this comp before. Hecht playing Gecko is a little bit different. We haven't seen it on Bind. I don't know if we've seen Bind since like week 3 for Carthage. Nobody really wants to play it.
That's why Bunny's on it.
But Bunny Bind is a defensive sided map. So Carthage starting on defense will have a little bit of an advantage going into the start here, and the recipe to success would be like an 8-4 half, but you really want to just try and go even positive if you can 7-5. And there we see the comp getting locked in for both teams. Going across the board for Carthage, it's going to be a Viper, Waylay, Brim, Sky, Gecko comp. Going up against a very similar comp, the only trade is going to be Neon for Gecko, it looks like. And Gecko, a big new, not new agent, but agent returning to the meta sphere in
Neon looks pretty.
Neon also is a fun fact is a huge agent in the meta pool as well. But Gecko, the great thing about Gecko is it assists with getting the spike down very well with the wingman. You just use the wingman, can plant the spike, you can have an extra gun out while you're waiting for that. And then also you can defuse with it, so that can help in late game. But Carthage going with a 3-2 split, it's the only real option you have on Bind because of there's just zero mid space. Everything is just a site. And A site looks like they've got the correct read with the 3 there. The wall going through, that it's gonna
plan.
Yeah, the wall
I guess.
on B's site from Viper, that's a wall that's used very, very commonly. It's also going to split across the end part of Showers. Early peek from them, both sides for Carthage, and Hecht will spot Spider-Man peeking out early, but he'll take a few bullets and nothing on the other side, so an early rotate and an early flank from Optimal. Let's see if he'll be able to get a piece of anybody. Optimal gets Magics. That's going to be early pressure put back on this attacking side for Governor State, and Carthage now has a one-man advantage as we go into a minute of play. Still trying to execute on A site. That Carthage doesn't exactly have that same tight hold they have, and shots being exchanged from both sides. Eggroll's low health. Ghost is going to dash in and get a kill on Geo. Hecht has to worry about
Headshot
nearby, and that's going to be another kill for the Governor State. Ghostly picking up that one.
and Spider-Man taking out Bunny.
Now Ryan Optimal coming in from the rear, trying to see if they can get anything going. They have to worry about a couple of guns here. Rye aiming the bird, looking to flash out for his team. Doesn't end up using it to peek out. Nobody to see at the moment. Optimal coming out of lamps.
Oh, that's a good shot for Optimal.
Gets 2, but can he find the clutch? Snakebite's going to help. That Molly's going to push him off, though.
Oh.
He misses the Molly.
Nice miss. Nice.
Should have enough time to defuse, and that's a big clutch for Optimal if he's able to pull things off. 1.16 seconds remaining. A little bit of a heart attack for us, and Optimal going to come away with the 3K at the end of that round and the clutch win. I believe that was a
He got
4K because it was
yeah.
the kill before on the flank, a near ace, and things didn't really go as Carthage probably would have wanted there at the start of the round. We saw them on Bind last time with Yoru, and Yoru with the recent nerf, it's difficult for them to rationalize the pick, and that's why Rai's not on it. He's going to be playing Sky. See if he'll be aggressive with those birds, armed with a stinger for this round, but Carthage looking to bonus, fight the anti-eco, and get another round win here in number 2. The bird is going to be flashed for, looks like the other two. The Outlaw won't connect. Carthage not.
Back to getting Ghostly for first blood of round 2.
Looks like they're going to try and stick with A's site, but the spike is actually sitting on the ground near B, and that pressure from Carthage on A is going to deter a little bit of an A hit, leaving the spike for even a little bit longer, and Carthage sitting tight. They know they got the gun advantage, and there's the wall to help them get on site on B, and
He's right there. He's right there.
Magic's trying to peek out. They have to worry about backside. Ooh, big kill with
so
the Outlaw.
good.
Geo.
That was instant.
Carthage has the man advantage, but not the man advantage on site. Hex forced to hold it down by himself, and he's going to get two. The 3K for Heck, the 4K.
Flawless.
Carthage dominating performance in round number 2, and that is going to be huge. We saw that Outlaw play a massive role, and Carthage is actually coming through with this with a rifle because of Optimal's buy last round, and that could help out a lot if Carthage is able to get the bonus victory here. But that Outlaw, if Governor State isn't willing to buy heavy shields, that Outlaw is going to be still a one-shot kill to the body.
Right there. Right there. Right
You know, I actually saw Ryren playing Sky earlier when he was just playing on his own. So he has a lot of practice on that agent.
Definitely a good initiator. I like playing Sky myself, but always when I want to...
R.I.P. Hecht.
There's the bird on the from
On the other
Magic's.
team. Woo,
Swinging
there he
out.
is.
Geo won't connect with that Outlaw shot. Carthage forced to retreat for a second egg roll. Optimal's going to come away with the first blood on Spider-Man on B's site. The spike is leaning that side, but an aggressive play on both sides. There's the Trailblazer looking to clear a path, and egg roll's going to get the kill on Heck to start off the round. Geo forced to dash out, and he's going to be domed as well. Now Carthage has the man disadvantage on A site and for the round.
Eggroll taking 2.
Ghostly gonna walk away for just a second. Can Bunny come away with the kill? No, Bunny drops to Magic's. Rai armed with a stinger. Him and Optimal. Optimal the clutch from last round. Optimal has the
Got
Phantom.
3.
Gets one.
Up to 3 kills.
Egg roll. Might not know about
Oh, he's right
Optimal here
there.
in Lamps. Oh, a
He
timing's gonna come
didn't
away.
know. He didn't know.
The stinger excels at close range. Rai really just trying to force them to make these rifles die, and instead egg roll comes away with the 4K.
He should
Paying
just
back
saved that
Optimal
bird.
from the 4K at the start.
He should have saved that bird. Or can you save it? Like for the next round? Or...
So the birds are rechargeable now. So that was a recharged bird, so it definitely can't be saved. But also you get one. It's the E ability, which is like the ability that every agent gets one of at the start. Agents have different E abilities, but that one was if you have one, basically you get it. You're gonna have one at the start of the next round. The only time you'd want to save one is like if you have 2. That means you bought one. You could keep 2 for the next round, but if you use one and recharge, you won't get that. Optimal gonna jump peak early, and Pika from GSU is gonna get the space to walk up. But Carthage did take a lot of rifles out of the hands, and that's gonna be helpful. The Trailblazer coming out. It looks like it's gonna spot them. The poison will stall for a second. Pika on his own. Rai trying to take away one more gun from this GSU team, but he's just gonna put a couple shots in. A group up in hookah though. Carthage is going to have to worry about an aggressive play. The dash out from Ghostly. Ghostly with the Guardian will come away with the kill.
That's
and now
so fast.
Carthage is down 2 after an execute on B side for GSU. Carthage ended up full buying this round, so want to come away with the victory, but you're going to have to be smart with this retake, and there's a lot of guns trained on, and GSU Pika coming away with a kill, but Hecht able to trade it out, and that's going to be still a tall task for Carthage. Bunny blinded off for a second. Lots of guns aimed on her, and she'll drop to Magic's. Ghostly gets another one in the process, and now Carthage has to answer back to this 2 straight win streak for GSU. A great bounce back for them after the first 2 rounds.
Oh yeah, now it's tied. But they
GSU,
did take 2.
yeah,
They
GSU's
took 2, but so did we, so.
Yeah, Jisoo's going to be able to come away with full rifles this round, but Optimal leading the charge with 7 kills for Carthage and leading the lobby. Hecht right behind him with 6, and if Carthage is able to get some of those lower performing players to step up and get some kills early round, could make those clutches a little bit easier, but really Carthage is going to need to play a little bit of a stronger game to execute better.
Yeah, that
Large
was
stack
way
here, and they're
too
going to hit the
aggressive.
flank quick. Bunny trying to hold it off by herself, and it's going to be gunned down by Ghostly. Carthage on the quick flank, though. The smoke is going to allow them to play a little bit closer range, and the Thrash will also help if they're able to keep Hecht safe.
Bro,
But-
why are we all together? That's terrifying.
Playing with lighter numbers. There's the bird, and it's not going to really get
okay,
anybody. They're
never
going to
mind.
spray through, and that's going to be 2 rifles available for him. Carthage, a little bit of a better situation, but everybody's going to be hindered after that one. Ghostly gets the kill on Optimal, and Carthage needs to find a way to get on site here. They're choked up. Egg Roll and
Oh, we got
Spider-Man
blinded.
using the stuns to delay, but Carthage has done some damage already. If they can execute on site and get a couple kills, Ghostly deathly low. Carthage limited time here. Spider-Man gun down. Another gun down as well. There's trying to get
Hectic
the
Geo. Just Geo. Oh,
Egg Roll will get the clutch.
earning their 3rd.
One thing that's going to be really difficult for Carthage to overcome is the amount of stall util that this GSU lineup has. They've got the stuns from Neon, as well as that Trailblazers can also stun, and then the Molly and from Brim and Viper is going to be very difficult to overcome. But Carthage had a great showing on that save round. It's going to be a full buy for both teams, and Carthage is going to have to execute here if they want to stop this streak of 3 straight rounds from GSU. GSU sticking with what works, though, as they execute onto A's site. A little bit of a showers push as well. That wall doesn't go up at the start, so the space not exactly denied.
Hex gets 1.
2 kills at the start. That's going to be huge
Yup.
for Carthage.
Nice
Geo
Geo.
trying to get away with his dash, and he'll be able to, but there's still a little bit of space taken by this GSU team. Carthage has collapsed, though, on site, so these next kills, if they're able to be found, will ice this round. But Pika has something to say about it. Picks up a kill there. Egg Roll also making things difficult. Bunny's going to get a kill there. Bunny
For her.
going to be helped out by Geo. Picks up the assist of her own, and Bunny will get the final kill on Egg Roll. Carthage executes well, stops the 8 attack from GSU, and it'll be 3-3 apiece going into round number 7.
Can't lie, this is a pretty good spot to be at for both teams.
And Carthage is going to be able to force GSU on a lighter buy, maybe even a save, a half buy if possible. But Carthage has rifles of their own, and Hecht still leading the board at 9 kills. Optimal right behind him at 8. And we saw Bunny and Geo get active that last game. Rye still killless, but we'll look to see if he can get hot.
He does a lot, it's okay.
And
He has a couple assists.
GCU is going to switch over to B site, and Optimal's been forced out of this a couple of times. I don't
No
know if that Trailblazer
Trailblazer.
will spot him. He'll tuck out for a second. He's going to actually Viper's Pit. It's going to make it a very difficult B site hit for GSU, and let's see if they stick with it. Spraying down the Trailblazer, but Rye's going to tuck himself. Sporting the new Blackthorn skin, it looks beautiful.
I know, I was about to say that. He spent a lot of monies for that.
Ghostly dashes out. I'm not sure
Oh.
if they spotted. Rye has the ability to keystone back and won't take the opportunity. He's just going to be
Right on the
hitting
bottom.
above.
Yep.
Optimal needs to stay alive to keep that pit alive, and Optimal will
Oh.
drop, so takes 2
They
down
can't get
with
all.
him.
Can't
The
get all of
trade
them.
going for Spider-Man. Spider-Man also has a rifle earned in the process. Spike dropped on B site. No Carthage defender nearby, so Bunny trying to get over and stop the B side hit, but they're actually going to take the TP. Playing right into Carthage's hand. Geo and Heck there. Pika has to worry about 2 guns.
Oh.
Pika will get 1, but Geo able to trade out. And now
Just
it's
Geo
up
and Bunny.
to Magix to find the spike and the plant. Only 22 seconds to work with, and Carthage has a great showing for this first part, but job is not finished. Still 15 seconds. Carthage
over
pulls
there.
back and is going to go back to A site. We know Magic's going to get the blind off on Geo. Geo with the stun to stall, and Bunny
Oh.
comes up with the next kill.
I didn't even see that. Okay.
Bunny,
She
I
just
believe
snuck
that's
in.
her second of the round and probably
That's her third
fourth
kill.
of the round.
No, third kill in the game. Right?
Yeah, not two that round. I guess I'm a little bit
You're a little
hard of
iffy.
remembering.
It's okay.
But timeout comes out for GSU and Carthage.
You're
A little bit of a
what
ro-
are we doing? What's happening?
A little bit of a rocky start for sure. But what have you noticed about the rounds that really went Carthage's way and the rounds that didn't go their way?
For the rounds that they didn't go their way, GSU was extremely aggressive. Like they had 4 or 5 people right on top, just going straight in. But also with one of our rounds, we also did the exact same, but instead it was 3 people
Mhm.
going right in. Either way, they played with the same aggression, and that's what the team needs for motivation, like momentum. That's what you need to get into the game for I guess.
Yeah, one thing. What are you showing me? Oh, I knew it was Governor State.
Are you sure about that?
All
I
right.
don't know. Last time I had to say what it was.
What was the last one? Last week they played some weird school. I forget what it was.
It was the North Dakota something.
Nope.
No.
It was Bismarck.
Is-
Bismarck State.
That's in Dakota.
It is in Dakota. In one of the Dakotas.
In
Back
one
in the
of them.
Dakota territory. Anyway, that aggression was a good thing to point out, and I'm interested to see if they'll do anything to counteract,
Hello?
but Hecht is going to use Thrash right here. We know if that connects with somebody, it'll stall a push, but they're actually going to
got
gun it
one.
down quickly and smartly for Governor State to play a little bit slower there and not let Thrash get any value, and that's going to be difficult to counter. But Magix is able to walk all the way up into Lamps, and this is going to be hard for Bunny to hold down by herself. She's going to get
She
one,
got
though.
one.
Clat through the wall. Geo also gets a kill. Egg Roll is going to
Oh, he's
pick up
hunting
one
Ghostly.
on Hecht. Geo able to pull back, but he won't. He's going to insert himself on the left. The flick,
I
and
knew
he
it.
will connect, but
The
Magix is
2,
going
he
to
gets 3. He gets 3. He got his 3rd.
Now it's just up to Magix. Magix coming off a kill against Bunny, but the reinforcements are arriving for Carthage. The box sprayable. She's gonna be able to connect up against Geo. But Rye, I'm not sure if Magix even knows that he's there and he'll
Oh, that's
connect.
pretty. Bro
Carthage,
just grew a whole flower out of nowhere. Look at that.
big round for Carthage. Rye came away with the final kill. We saw the Blackthorn. What is it called? Animation? Finisher.
Wow.
But one thing there was that Magix actually did a lot of damage with just a Sheriff. The Sheriff, 800 credit buy, one shot to the head in close, I believe within like 30 meters. So it's valuable in the right hands, but Carthage, if they're able to stop that kind of play, to get the value out of limited weaponry, it'll be good for them. But see if Carthage can do it here. B-side, a quick execute for Governor State. They'll send the wingman on through, and that thing will dart right across. They'll end up
Little
picking up
guy.
the
Oh.
Optimal stuck in a corner.
Uh-oh.
Optimal trying to get a kill or
Wait.
two. Magix.
Huh? You got
Optimal will
one.
get the kill.
Oh, but
Egg
he got
roll,
gunned
2
down.
of his own. The trade, and there's the Viper's Pit. Carthage is going to have a
Alright.
hard time getting on site here. The dash in quick. They're trying to get the
Oh,
Viper's
okay.
Pit out quickly. Egg roll right there on the right side. Egg roll will.
Oh, and he
not
dashed.
connect.
Oh, that was cool. That was cool.
Gio's
Good
going to
job,
pull out,
Gio.
and Egg roll still has the Viper's Pit online, but Carthage now has the man advantage. That Molly, I believe Egg roll's location is relatively well known, as Hecht is going to throw that Molly there for a
He's
second.
just shooting.
There's the ultimate as well, the Brimstone
got
ultimate.
one.
Now, Ghostly, the last alive. Hecht limited on health, but Ghostly even weaker. Oh, lots to worry about. Carthage,
Oh, they know
can
where
they
he's
connect?
at.
Ghostly dancing
Oh,
around.
he's going for
Hecht
him.
has 5 bullets
Uh-oh,
remaining.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
no.
no.
Visual.
The wingman would be awfully nice right here.
Oh, no.
Ghostly able to come away with the clutch.
That's
Will not come away with their life, though. Hecht surely wants that one back. Tough clutch to not be able to come through on. It's going to be a win for Governor State, putting it at 5-4. Only 3 rounds left in the half.
Hecht will be on the hunt for that guy.
Yeah, for sure. Ghostly playing a big role. Egg roll as well. Egg roll playing the controller role at the top of the leaderboard for Governor State, and a lot of those kills have came in situations where Carthage wasn't exactly expecting another player
To just
Carthage
spawn
trying to
out
play
of
aggressive
nowhere.
here. Was there anti-flash?
Oh, ow,
Wow.
ow, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Pika's going to get
The
the kill
hell?
on Hecht.
Hecky.
Geo on such limited health, and Geo won't come away with it.
Oh.
Ghostly, another kill, and now Carthage down to 2
Flash
players
bang.
remaining. And the dash up. Ghostly gets the third. Ride, the last alive, and this has been a microwave for Carthage to walk through.
It's also
And-
been so fast.
We see the combination between the Waylay ult, the Brim ult, and the Waylay stun. Just any util to stop Carthage from getting out of that. Rise gonna hold tight for a second and maybe try and get a kill on the back end, but
Or he's
expect
just waiting for the defuse. Or the blow up? I don't know.
yeah, that bird's gonna let him know that he's there, and it's gonna be difficult for him to get out. Ghostly peeking out. Rye connects. Magic's right there. Another gun
Oh.
train is GSU Pika, and Pika will come away with that one. Pika 6 and 8 on the game,
I
but
don't know.
some big kills in some big spots
Yeah.
for sure.
At least he got one. Like, that's all you can really want when you're put in that situation, like stuck in a corner.
Yeah, that clutch near impossible. I'm sure Carthage, if I said impossible, Carthage would have that hit on them this game, so
You're
I
gonna
should
get a hit on you.
But we got 2 rounds left. Carthage able to buy this round, so it'll be a full buy for both teams. And this is really going to be where the I think the half is decided. This round, very crucial for Carthage, but
What?
there's Dizzy going off on B site, but it's a quick hit on A site for
Bunny.
Governor State. The ultimate for the Seekers coming out for Rye on Sky, and see if Carthage can deny the plant. Magic's actually going to stop planting for a second. The Guardian from Geo. Egg roll stunned. Geo can't connect with the kill on Magic's, and Optimal going to help out getting the kill on Pika. Magic's getting one more, so Carthage
It's
now
just Hecht and Optimal.
tied up at 2 apiece. Hecht and Optimal. The Seekers coming out from GSU, and that's going to mean that the location of Hecht is relatively well known, but possibly they won't know that both of them are there. There's the bird. Optimal turns it well.
Oh, good job.
Egg roll in the corner. Magic's
Oh my
hiding
God,
behind
he's
this
right
box.
There. He's right there. No.
The timing. Magic's gets the
No!
third of the round. Hecht
Wingman's defusing.
trying to get the defusal. That'll be shot down quickly. And limited time. Egg rolls right there to the in showers. Hecht connects.
One more.
Really needs to go quick. Tap
No,
to the
no.
left.
No.
No, he's not going to know. Unfortunate. Magic's with the
Oh,
4K.
that's
The big
so
clutch
sad.
for GSU. And now Carthage needs a win here on this round to stop the loss of a half to go even.
Everything is so kind of even with the scoreboard and the wins and stuff.
Yeah, GSU has been playing well, especially in the post-plant. It seems like Carthage, even though they might have the numbers advantage at a second of the round, GSU fights back quickly and ties things up or takes an advantage themselves. They've also had some aggressive plays, so Carthage will have to handle that in its own right here on this map, but they'll also have to think about it on the defensive side when GSU's on the defensive side. Geo playing with a judge here. That wall's going to drop in a second. Hopefully someone's watching for him. The Trailblazer, it looks like it'll clear him out. I did.
There's a trailblazer.
That judge now limited in its ability to do much here, but he's going back in for some more. Carthage trying to put up a strong fight on A site, and Optimal not committing to the flank quite yet. It would be nice to see
Poor Gio,
a
just
little
trapped
bit
in
of
the
pressure
corner.
there, but Pika's is attuned to it, and Spider-Man actually going to pull out. See if GSU wants to switch. Pika right there, going to catch sight of
Oh, that
Optimal,
was really
so
close.
now Carthage needs to rotate quickly to see if Optimal can hold him off for a limited time.
Smart.
He also has the Molly as well. Puts a couple shots in. None of them connect with Pika. Rye there with reinforcements, and he's actually going to stun himself. That's not good. Magix will come away with the kill. Egg roll with one as well. Now Carthage down a man. Needs to
two.
find this retake. Hecht, Bunny,
They're
and
all
Geo.
just waiting over there.
The OG cast from playing together for 3 years. Do they have a victory in them here? The Dizzy armed goes out, shot down. Gonna find location of one. 3 more remaining and time ticking by. Not the weaponry you'd want either, but I believe they caught sight of the ones they're looking for. Spider-Man's going to be detained. Egg roll from Garden. The Molly. Hecht hunting down for that kill.
One more. Right there, right there, right there. You got it.
Bunny. Bunny's going to have the defusal, but she'll be sprayed down.
Hurry up, hurry.
Looks like that's going to be enough time, so Carthage will be able to come away with that round win. Some great performance at the end of that round, and I think that's one thing that we haven't seen out of Carthage in the much of this first half was that playing together at the end of the game, and right there, they did well to
it's what you love to see.
they did well to trade each other out, and we're going to be going to the attacker side for Carthage, split 6-6. This is Governor State their map pick, so they really want this victory if they're
their
gonna
map pick.
yeah. Well, I mean,
I
Carthage would
thought
have
we
picked
were
Abyss.
home, yeah?
Yeah.
I thought we were.
I mean, I might be talking a little bit uninformed, but I would assume that it's Governor State's pick. So Carthage, we know they like to go aggressive on site, so expect them to play very, very quick and aggressive on A site at the start of this round. And heck, this with Geo back together in showers, they're going up against a similar comp. The Bird, Heck tries to shoot it. That one's not shootable, so a little bit of lapse judgment, and Ghostly will get a kill through the wall,
Viper
and
wall.
Geo has to worry about multiple guns here. The dash out, Geo can't connect, and that's 2 quick kills
Yikes.
for Governor State. Rye trying to do some damage on B site, but
Doesn't get it.
he'll actually end up dropping, and now there's just 2 players remaining for Carthage. Need to find a pick early to even the score just a tad bit. The scale weighing in the Governor State side by quite a bit. Hunting down this player. Optimal trying to get across to B site and come away with Pika's right there. Pico will not. The timing will
one.
go towards Optimal, and
Oh,
but that one paid back.
walk
Egg roll
right
with the
in.
kill and the spike sitting in the outside of Hookah.
ow. There's
There's
just
the
too
kill
many.
for Optimal, but
Viper
limited.
kills Viper.
Yeah, Viper versus Viper, but limited opportunity for Carthage after that start. A great play by Governor State. We're looking at 6-7 after that first round.
You know, you gotta laugh. Anyways. Oh,
I don't
my
know.
boyfriend's studying for an exam. I love you too. Bye. I guess. I don't know. You probably left a while ago.
Hopefully he
Thanks
does
for
well on that exam.
Yeah, we all pray for you.
I bet it's like a physics exam.
He's actually computer technologies,
Oh.
creative tech.
Creative tech.
That's what they call it.
Interesting. Carthage trying to play aggressive here quickly. They'll get one, but the trade will go, and lots
God,
of
the
bullets
trades
flying.
is going.
Trades going every way, and Carthage now has the advantage, a one-man advantage, and a couple of guns to work with here. Bunny's going to be able to smoke off, and Ryle bird that back. Gio spring it down with the Spectre, and now...
There's the spike.
Oh,
It's okay. It's
a little
okay.
bit of a
We're
little
fine.
bit
We're
of a
fine.
scare there. Carthage trying to bring up the rear and Rye. They're actually executing on
takes
site though,
out
so
Bunny. Even 2-on-2.
Ghostly's
Oh,
there. Ghostly will
what?
connect with the Guardian. Rye trading the favor though up against Magix, and now it's Rye versus Ghostly. The Trailblazer out to stall the plant for a second, but Ghostly, we've seen the one taps go his way. Rye will reload. Ghostly with the ninja defuse.
Come on.
It's halved, and Ghostly will be able to get the
Ouch.
final one. Carthage not able to connect here, even though they had a great play at the start of the round. Ghostly clutching up
Anything could really
for
happen.
Governor State. 2 quick round wins for GSU to get the advantage at the start of this half, but Carthage has a full buy here, expecting to get the victory, but we know that these bonus rounds can be unpredictable, and we'll see if Carthage can weather the storm or if it'll be too violent to weather.
You good?
Yeah, I can't speak.
It's alright. It's alright. It's not like
There's
that's
the
your
bird.
job or anything.
I mean, it's hardly a job. I barely make any money doing this.
You do it for the love of the game. Oh!
Valorant and I have an interesting relationship.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, wow, another kill. Magix with the Marshall. Ghostly's going to get one with the Guardian, and now Carthage down to 2 again.
Optimal with 1.
Now it's just Rye.
Magic with the 3. Can
Now
he get a
this-
4th? And he does.
Magic's just laying it all out there for GSU. 4 kills with the Marshall. It's got to be a timeout.
We have to call one. 69 though.
Maybe they're waiting.
Interesting number.
That's just not true. Everybody calls a timeout on their save round. It's just true.
On their save round?
Yeah. You call a strategy for the round after yours.
Oh.
You talk a little bit about this round. You talk a lot about the next round.
Yeah, you would play Valorant, wouldn't you?
No, I just listened to the VCT. Guys.
Oh, okay.
Optimal armed with a Singularity Sheriff. A Stinger in the hands of
There's
Hecht.
a Trailblazer.
But the quick play from on B site to really lock this down. GSU has a couple players here. Geo tries to dash out into Garden, sorry. He'll catch a glimpse for a second, but armed with a shorty smartly leaves. Spider-Man's right there behind the box. Spider-Man
Ooh.
gonna end up dying to the snake bite, and that's a free Phantom for Optimal. If Carthage can rotate off here, but they have to.
Oh, he's right there. He's right there.
That's Bunny.
Oh, fuck. No, my bad. My bad. I didn't say anything.
I had a little bit of a panic in my own head. I was like, "Oh shoot!"
Don't look at me like that.
And then I realized, oh, there's a brim on both teams. Carthage slowing things down for a second.
I forgot that we're outlined in red. That should have been understandable. My bad, guys.
One thing that'll go unnoticed for a second there is the swap between Optimal and Geo. The Sheriff now in the hands of Geo, so one more weapon that's distributed amongst the team. And let's see if Carthage has an aggressive play. Ghostly's been a thorn in their side, and he's going to be on A site. Carthage needs a trade if they're going to do something in return, and they won't be able to come away with it there. He'll escape with his life, but Geo on the hunt. Carthage filing into
he's so
A
low at
site, but
health.
not a lot of time to get the spike down.
10 seconds left. Spike down A.
Gotta have to plant now, and Carthage is gonna have to defend it. And they won't be able to come away with
Ouch.
it.
There's
Another
just so much
save.
happening in 10 seconds.
Carthage mere couple bullets away from winning that save round, and
There we
that
go.
one's gonna hurt. There's the timeout.
Well, we're also 6-10.
Yeah, this is a
So
very
we kind of had to have a timeout no matter what.
this is a very important round for Carthage, because you go down here, then you're 2 points away from losing this map, and you really don't want to be in that situation. Obviously, you don't want to lose a map, but this one very important. And what can we really notice about the trends that we've seen from the defense of GSU? It seems one thing that I've noticed is their aggressive play in B long. They outside of Garden, they like to molly and smoke deep, and that makes it so difficult to scale up. And Carthage has to worry about someone peeking out at any point, and it's really difficult to get on B site when you have that. But Carthage has been able to come away with a couple kills, especially on the save rounds, but they got to commit a lot of bodies to it, and they usually end up losing 1 or 2.
They also add a bunch of... Okay.
a bunch of
like mollies and spikes and smokes just like out in like the randomest times,
Mhm.
and they all just collide against each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of util being used for both sides, but I think GSU has a little bit of a better scheme, and that's been difficult for Carthage to return and stay in a prosperous position. But a little bit of a better split. Hecht and Optimal are going to take up Hookah, and there's that early smoke that's going to... Hookah's that area that the Viper, the number 5, is in right now. That's Hookah.
Oh.
Optimal
see,
comes
I
away
thought
with the
that-
kill against Pika, and that's going to be the controller, one of the main controllers down for this GSU team. Carthage now with the advantage. Spider-Man drops as well, and that's a big advantage for Carthage. Optimal down to 96 health, but
Was Hecht attacking Geo like a little bit, or
see if Carthage can come away with it. All 3 players from GSU in CT, and that's going to be a tough fight. Optimal clearing up a lot of these paths, but there's just no one there. Possibly going to be
down
able to...
goes the Trailblazer? Oof.
There's a blind. It's going to get Geo and Ryan. Eggroll trying to peek out, but a firing squad will meet him, and now up to Magix and Ghostly to come away with it, but those are no slouches. The heroes of this GSU team, and Geo trying to take advantage of that. It looks like a spray down.
Ow.
Magix will get the kill, and that's going to take a rifle away. Rye gets the kill against Magix, and can Rye get away? If he's able to get the TP.
Hooray! We won.
Oh, they're both there. I was a little confused. Where's Ghostly?
Mm.
Oh,
Just it wasn't there.
B site, CT.
He didn't know where it was.
As we just said, that round was pretty important for Carthage, and they executed well when it mattered. So forcing up again here really could put a dent in the econ of GSU if they're able to get a win. But it's going to be a tall task because that one not as perfect as you'd want to see, but really stellar play out of Optimal in Hookah. And if that consistently follows, there's a lot of chance for them to have a good start to the round here. But a big response. The Trailblazers going to see, I think, one. But Eggroll on the right. And Optimal just conquering right here. The ultimate will come out, but he'll be able to get out as well. And that's a lot of util being committed to clearing them out and not working. The Seekers coming out for Carthage. Location going to be known for a couple of these players. And that's going to mean that Carthage is going to make the smart rotate. Going to A site. It's going to be a race to see who can get the spike down and into an advantageous position. The dash back site. The Seeker's out in response. Magix is there.
Oh, wow.
Magix will get the kill against Geo. That's one of many to get this all the way back for GSU. The resmoke. Ghostly's going to peek out. Rye calmly re-aims and gets that kill. Optimal with one of his own, and now it's up to Pika. Up against 4 guns, and this was a situation Rye was in. Rye smartly left last time. Pika trying to weather it for a second, but Hecht will find the final one. There's 2 straight for Carthage.
With the assist from Bunny and Rye.
Yeah, all those Carthage players, we just...
They all have each other's back.
Yeah, we just...
Okay.
You
know what? It's all right. It's all right. We don't talk about it.
Dock his pay.
By like what? 60 cents.
Wait, he actually makes like $10 because he's Are you sure? What? Are you sure? I thought your arena.
So we make more.
Do we make more? Are you
I thought
sure?
We were at 7. We make 8.
Wait, I don't know.
This is news to me. I thought we made 730.
Wow,
All
the
right, sure, why
Trailblazer.
not?
Wow, a lot of util being used. I'll try and call it out. Optimal's just gonna dive right in there and get the kill of his own. Takes a couple of damage in the process, but the Vipers being committed to B site, and GSU just wants no part of that Carthage attack. They get an early kill, and we've seen in the last couple rounds that when Carthage gets that early kill, it's easy to snowball into a victory for them. But GSU
Neon is not the meta.
maybe it's just bad user error, bad player, skill diff.
R.I.P.
Ghostly is coming up on the flank, but Optimal timing there. Ghostly drops Optimal, his second of the round.
Oh,
and Carthage will take the TP.
That's us.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a heart attack.
Literally.
Magix trying to peek out. Rise there. He'll get a couple of shots off, and the Molly's going to push them back. Carthage uses the smokes to clear out of heaven and back sights. And now it's just going to be an aim duel to see who can get the win here. But limited health for Magix and limited weaponry for the rest of the roster. So Eggroll gets the kill through the smoke, but that's still a tall task. Eggroll going to be gunned down by Bunny. And now Magix smartly leaves. Same with Pika. The econ for GSU is just so low. And this is a menacing squad, surely, to look at.
What angle are we looking at right now?
It looks like a little bit of a scenic view.
You know, yeah, sure. Nah, I'm down for it, I guess. Yay!
Carthage answers back with 3 straight after the 4 straight from GSU. So this round, probably one of the most important for Carthage to win, even though it's going to be a lighter buy for GSU. The timeout coming out for GSU. And Carthage still has 1 timeout remaining, right? Because they didn't take one in the first half.
No, we just took 1, though.
Yeah, you get 2 per game.
Oh. Wait,
So,
per, like, side or just game in general?
Game.
Okay.
And then I think you get 1 for OT. But I don't know if they cross over. I think we ruled that they do cross over last time, but like if you don't use one of them, you get 2 for overtime. But I'm not sure about that.
Can we look at the scoreboard?
Yeah, can you hit the tab button? No. Okay.
Guy.
Optimal, 24 big kills. We've seen him be a
As
force
he
at the start
should.
of the
Look at
round.
him.
And Hecht closely behind, not closely, but 16 kills positive. That's going to be all the positive plays for Carthage. And Eggroll, Ghostly, and Magix, those have been the players that Carthage really doesn't want to see on the map. And Spider-Man's having a rough day at 2-16.
Man, both brand new day and here. My man is not hitting it right now.
We got 5 seconds. Have you seen a lot of this stuff about Brand New Day? Are they really doing
Yes,
that like
I'm so
Are they
excited.
doing like the 2-second release thing every day still, or they do a full
No, they
trailer?
hit a whole trailer.
Okay,
They
I'll
hit
have
a
to-
whole trailer like a couple days ago.
Okay, I'll have to watch it
It's
during
so
the break.
good. It's like a 2-3 minute video. Please, please, please. I'll watch it with you. So good.
I'm excited for Brand New Day. I haven't.
Watching
I'm actually excited for the new Spider-Verse movie whenever it comes out.
Never.
Never really?
No.
What? There's not going to be a new one?
It's gonna come out eventually, but like, there's a lot of controversy and
Okay, we'll talk about that during the break too, I guess. A lull at the start. The Trailblazer being used again as the only recon part, and nobody's playing Hookah. Nobody wants a piece of Optimal, and Optimal's actually gonna be playing on A site in the lurking position. So, if met by Spider-Man holding that angle well. So, let's see. Oh, and Optimal will just swing out
Nice.
and win that. Pika trying to rotate over to trade, but Optimal's gonna be gone like the wind. And there's
Oh,
Gio
okay,
popping
jump
out of the
shot.
smoke.
Jump
Carthage
shot.
continuing the momentum from the last 3 rounds, and let's see what the call is. Carthage really can have their way with it. The smoke dropping. Magix is behind that large tube, possibly going to peek out to the right, and Magix, we've seen have some big kills. Pika's rotating over as well, so Carthage really should go quick if they want. Gio's going
there's
to
the
dash out.
Oh.
Magix will
Oh,
fall,
okay.
and Pika is forced back to CT. The plant for Hecht using Wingman.
No, he got
A
hurt.
little bit of damage for Rye there, but see if Carthage can hold on to the retake. Lots of util being used to maintain control, but is Pika spraying
He's just
down
going
there?
places.
Will Carthage be able to find the 2 remaining kills or hold off for the 40 seconds? Another Molly, just dumping util back there. Pika gonna drop the smoke for a second, but actually he'll peek right into the spray.
With
Optimal.
Yeah, Optimal earning his third and Rye getting his first for a second.
Carthage all the way back. It's a game of runs, looking like college basketball out here, but 4 straight for either team in the second half, and we've got 3 more to go for either team to get the victory. And if we split the next 4, we'll be going to
Or
overtime.
OT, yeah.
So Carthage had a lot of success on B side. They had a couple of wins on A side as well in that 4-game stretch, but
Loki kind of
I
shocked.
think they're going to be going B here. That's what the map is saying, and I think that's the right call. Nobody's playing Hookah, so hopefully they'll be able to get out, and nobody's lurking either. There's the thrash out. It's going to clear a lot of Hookah. Trying to get out. There's no one
There they
there, and they'll be
are.
able to
Oh, no.
regain that for the site taken. There's lots of space being taken by Carthage.
Okay.
In 17 seconds, that thrash will be able to go again, and you think that Carthage is going to want to use it to clear out one more spot. Optimal trying to make sure there's no flank threat. Pika pushing up on A site. Spider-Man also there. A little bit of
There's
timing
just
possibly
guns
for Optimal.
ablazing.
Magic's armed with just a classic, so or maybe a sheriff. I think it's a sheriff. Actually, yeah, it's a sheriff. 4 sheriffs and a Spectre. A week by. Carthage really needs a victory here, but they really don't want to donate any rifles, so being smart about their encounters is important. Optimal able to walk all the way up here, and Spider-Man's going to be on the other side of that wall. So let's see if they can do anything. They're pulling back, but possibly there's going to be some...
Emperor just planted.
Uh-oh. Right here in the corner is actually Pika. Rye's going to have to worry about that.
Oh, okay.
Optimal finally
Headshot.
finds Spider-Man. It looks like there was just no clue. Rye's staying in the TP here, and Pika's still camping it for a second, trying to get that kill, hoping to swing the round that way, but there's the pit as
Yep.
well. Lamp's going to be completely, near completely covered, and there's the kill for
getting
Pika.
funny, but the trade-in was hecked.
Rye able to walk out now, unguarded. Optimal and Geo holding down Lamps, but there's just a tap for Eggroll. Optimal has an advantage in this area, and Hopefully that doesn't
Rye
detain a
getting
Carthage
out
player.
Ghostly.
One enemy remaining.
Ended up getting
taking out
Eggroll.
Eggroll and Geo taking out Magic. All GSU out for the taking.
Near flawless for Carthage. That's a big victory as well.
Anyways,
11-10 is the score line, and Carthage wins their 5th straight of the second half. GSU had their number at the start, but Carthage
They're so
now figuring things
even.
out. I think that's a little bit of that patientness to say we're going to be able to get our picks when we want them. Let's play slower and isolate them as much as possible. The first kill of that round actually ended up coming on A site way early. Optimal, quick one
which
there
we're not even there.
against
What?
GSU
Okay.
Pika, and Eggroll trying to peek out. 2 players are going to drop, and Pika's going to
From
wait, not Pika,
them,
sorry,
It's just
there's another who's the Eggroll able to walk out, but Rye gonna
it's Eggroll and Spider-Man.
yeah, Eggroll and Spider-Man, the last 2 alive here, trying to keep the GSU team
spirit
off of match point, but Carthage trying to get on site quickly. Spider-Man back site. Spider-Man will drop, and
Eggroll taking
Eggroll.
out Rye, but Optimal take out Spider-Man.
Eggroll needs the 3K and the victory to keep a good spot going, but
Couldn't
Optimal
find him.
flies right out for the kill there.
He was just too fast.
12-10, Carthage now 6 straight, going for number 7 on this round. It's match point, and it's been a story. This game has been, GSU is going to take a couple, Carthage is going to take a couple, GSU is going to take a couple, and now finally Carthage
kinda
taking
like
6
it.
straight.
It's kind of cute.
But that doesn't mean that GSU isn't able to put together 3 straight here and come away with a victory. So Carthage needs their A game here to end things, but they need to keep it up if they're not
They need
able to come
keep
away
a
with it.
level head.
Yeah, certainly a big round for both teams here, but a humongous round for
Hello?
GSU, and some good plays coming out. The bird will
Get shot down by Rye? Question mark? Or just disappear, you know?
yeah, Ghostly is gonna try and peek there, but
And
nobody
takes out
connecting, and Ghostly
Optimal.
actually peeks right back out and gets the kill against Optimal. So that is gonna be the first kill in first blood in a while for GSU. Eggroll in the off angle, but he won't be able to connect with Rye, and Carthage now making the call to try and execute on B site. There's a lot to worry about. Hecht will get the first kill on Eggroll. Spider-Man popping the ultimate and mowed down and guarded.
Two.
Dizzy coming out, but won't end up being fired, and Magic's in an off angle will get the kill. Magic's out there. Rye,
Magic
too many to
getting his
worry
three.
about, and there is the kill, the final one for GSU, and there they are, putting a little bit of a fight up in these last couple rounds. This one
Good
to
for
force
them.
overtime or for Carthage to win, and I believe it's a
Was
full
it-
buy. I could be wrong, but
Is it match point?
this
Technically?
is match point for Carthage.
Yeah.
Force OT for GSU. Seekers online for Magics. Also the Waylay ultimate and the Brim ultimate is going to be available for Carthage to use. A little bit of limited use case, but maybe they got to play for it. 3 on B site for GSU. The Trailblazer from Rye. Rye using a little bit of extended range, and Hookah completely clear. They see 2 Garden, and Optimal peeking out. He's going to find the kill on Pika. Eggroll in
He
elbow.
knows where Eggroll is.
The
Oh,
Seekers not going to connect, and that's going to be
Ow,
4
ow,
quick
whoa,
kills.
whoa.
Bunny last alive here. Limited health as well, and going to be able to get away to A site. I would call around the world if I'm Bunny here, but no. Bunny will get the kill, the spike off,
down.
but has to worry about so many weapons. And Ghostly, the final kill, forcing overtime. So the momentum and pendulum
understandable.
swing back, and Carthage now has to go to overtime with GSU. GSU able to force it.
will it go to overtime anyway?
Overtime.
Yeah?
What?
Oh, it just went overtime.
Overtime right here. So if you're not up to date on, if you're not informed on how Valorant overtime works, you play 2 rounds regardless, and it's win by 2. So one team has to win on defense and offense to win the game here. Carthage is going to be starting on defense. So if they win this first one, then they go on attack, and if they win that one, they win. If GSU wins the first one and GSU is able to win on defense, then they win the round. If they split the attack and defense side, then that means they go to another set of overtime rounds. So things can scale up longly. We play until a team gets wins by 2, so you'll either see like 14-12, 16-14, something like that. So keep an eye on the scoreboard at the top. If you see one team in the lead, that means the other team has to win the next round, or the one that you're watching right now, probably. Carthage haven't been on defense in a while, and they get a free orb, but there is a lurker, so Carthage needs to be wary of that, and it's going to be a fast execute on B site. Lots of hookah control, and there's the Trailblazer from Rye to push off Pika from Belong, the bird, and the swing.
Oh, swing and a
Pika gets the
miss.
best. Eggroll is there, though. Hecht anchoring for a second. He'll take a couple bullets, and that's going to be the rotate, but Bunny will connect with the kill, and there's the TP as well for Pika, so Carthage has a little bit of a better read, maybe a little bit too early for the rotate, but Magic's jumping over the box will get the kill. The trade comes out for Geo, and now we're still Ghostly taking the advantage, so Carthage has to fight back. It's Spider-Man, Ghostly, and wow, Spider-Man's down. Pika and Ghostly up against Geo and Optimal. Optimal, the man of the hour, and Optimal, the trigger discipline. He'll get the kill on Ghostly, and now it's Geo and Optimal. And Pika, very, very far away. That's a hard molly for sure. I don't know if they got a lineup, and Geo connects. Carthage up 13-12.
That's our player.
Geo collects the ultimate there. He'll use it even though because it won't carry over the next round. But as Shannon just stated, the player of the week coming up big when it matters most. Now Carthage needs to execute on attack. They've been doing it for was
a long
it
time.
6-6 and going into the half? So they did it for 6 rounds earlier. Just recently, they did it for 6 straight, actually. So let's see if that momentum will pay off. There was a brief pause, but maybe they can carry through some more. Looking to gear up A site. We got 2 seconds before we get going, and this play on A site has been deadly from both sides. Let's see if there's a meat grinder in the way from Ghostly, but Ghostly plays smart for a second. Optimal peeking out with Optimal alienated. Ghostly's there. Ghostly will get the kill.
He missed a
The
little
separation will come up, but Geo able to get the trade. Rye gets one of his own, and now Carthage executing on A site. It's up to Eggroll before reinforcements arrive. Pika on the retake. Rye drops Eggroll.
Getting a second.
Now 2 remaining, Magix and Pika. The dash out for Geo. Magix trying to get out lamps. Rye will leave. Rye has to worry about another cross. He'll position. Gets the kill. Now it's just Pika. The Seeker's coming out. Swings the Odin from Pika. Carthage now needs to play smartly and reserve, but that Odin can tear through some walls, so cover not always strong enough, but that's a great plant spot. A crossfire between Hecht and Geo, and it's a tall task for Pika. Pika has to worry about both angles. The molly from Hecht will stall the plant even more, and Pika trying to play around this smoke. Limited time. Hecht spraying down Pika. Geo with the final kill, and Carthage battles back here after losing 4 straight. They get the 6 to go up 12-10. Now we go to overtime, and they get the 2 needed to finalize the map 1 victory. It's a rocky start to playoff Valorant. Not exactly the top tier of performance you want to see, but they battled and they got it done. So we're going to be going to another map in just a second, but taking a look at the scoreboard.
How can you only get 2 kills?
I mean, I've had a scoreline like that. Blaze, have you had a 2-kill scoreline? You've never... Yeah, Blaze has gone 2-22 before. I've seen it. 2-22. See, 3-20 on ISO. Anyway, Optimal, 33 big kills. Magix and Ghostly and Eggroll and Pika, all the next kill players in the scoreline. But Hecht and Geo with 21 apiece. We saw them come up big when it mattered. Bunny and Rye bring up the rear for Carthage. So a big performance out of those top players. We'd like to see the consistency ramp up and see if Carthage can keep battling a little bit more and stop the big runs. If they're able to keep their big runs going and they can make it a little bit harder for GSU to get theirs rolling, they'll have a little bit better time on the next map. But we're going to be going to intermission in just a second. It'll be probably about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere because we got playoff Valorant when you get back. We'll be right back.
See you in a bit. Welcome back, Firebird Nation! It is game 2 for playoffs against Governor State. How excited are we?
Oh,
We're
I'm so
playing on
excited.
Abyss.
I'm excited for Carthage to dominate on Abyss because this is their map choice.
Yeah, it's our map choice.
And we've seen them we've seen them dominate in the past. So I wonder if Governor State has something up their sleeve that we don't know about, or if Carthage is going to be able to keep up that great performance. So we're getting into things here with 20 seconds to go. Jellyfish actually has been subbed in for Bunny. Bunny played a big role on Bind in the Brimstone role, and that's a difficult controller to play because it's very team oriented. Everything has got to be you only get 3 smokes and you don't get to reclaim them at all. Your stim is really not too helpful, and the molly, it's a big team play role. So Jellyfish now playing Astra on this one, almost probably even a bigger team play role.
Playing Omen.
No,
Oh,
I'm looking
she's
at the wrong
playing
side. They are playing.
Wow. I see how it is.
I think we might have had it backwards on the map before.
That's okay. No, we didn't. We were on left, but now we're on right.
Oh, so he switched it. Okay.
Mhm.
Anyway, spike planted for Carthage. They're starting the day on attack, so it's going to be a 5v5 retake, though. Carthage really could use a smoke here, but it's going to be 14 seconds before they can get it. Magic's with the Ghost is going to get 2. Ghostly peeking out. Jellyfish right below is going to get 2. Actually, Optimal will get 1. And Pika with a shock dart connecting with Geo for the kill. Jellyfish
ouch.
drops, and now it's just Optimal. Lots of guns to worry about, but Pika's very low. So much to worry about. The right click's going to connect. Time ticking away. Pika, 1 tap. Pika will drop, and now it's up to Spider-Man.
He's just going for it, bro. Right?
Oh, Optimal's just
question mark?
toying with him. Oh, no.
Oh, no, he's a runner.
Oh, the 4K for
Shia
Optimal.
runner, Shia track star.
Okay. Big plays from Carthage at the start of this game.
Yippee!
Optimal coming in the clutch, and that's an interesting trip from Eggroll. I haven't seen that one before. Just a little tiny trip on jump. So see if Carthage
They
actually
also
runs into that
changed
one.
all of their agents. Well,
Yeah,
except for Spider-Man.
a big
Or-
different.
And Ghostly.
Ghostly was on. Ghostly was
Jet.
on Waylay.
Yeah,
Waylay. Yep. Carthage, a big
Don't trust me.
switch. Rye is back on Yoru, even with the recent nerf, and Hecht picking up the role of Breach. Jellyfish back on Omen, and Optimal making the switch to Sova with Geo picking up Cypher.
As
So
always.
Eggroll on the quick rotate. There's a trip in the way, though, and both of them are going to swing out. Geo armed with an outlaw, and he'll
Oh.
connect with the first shot on Eggroll. The first kill. Geus, Pika, and Magix, though, the quick flank for lots of these players. 3 players on the retaking. Geo's only got 2 bullets to worry about there, and Geo will fall. Pika's going to get a weapon there. Heck, though, with the trade, and Magix looking to pick up one of those weapons and
Rye
do some
getting out
damage.
too.
He'll connect with a bullet, but unfortunately, it won't be enough as Hecht actually has full shields for that round.
And he
He'll
got a second, too.
He'll reclaim the outlaw, and that will be able to help out the team this round. Carthage picks up the anti-eco win, and that's a good start for them. The last couple of halves, I think we've seen the 3rd round actually go to the team with the bonus, so let's see if Carthage can keep that rolling, or if GSU will have something a little bit different. We saw the fast rotate for him this round. Let's see if there's anything different. We saw last week on Abyss when Carthage was playing Bismarck, mid was very important. So let's see if Carthage will commit any time and effort to that. There's a low peak Hecht has to worry about, and that's
Plus, they all did the typical strategy of just jumping off.
yeah, that was Bismarck. They thought they were something.
They thought they were cool.
Spider-Man dinked by Hecht, and that'll return the favor after the elimination from GSU. So now tied up at 4-piece for the remaining players, and Ghostly peeking out from heaven. See if there's going to be an angle, but Jellyfish will step in front to aim to protect the
Magic
orb
taking
grab.
out Optimal.
So Carthage now down 1, but the Outlaw could really shift things quickly if we can connect with at least
We're
a
down
bullet or
2.
maybe 2.
Carthage is down 2.
But Carthage is up 2 games. 2 rounds.
Oh,
Jellyfish
yeah.
with the Spectre gets 1, but Pika the trade.
Spike down
Geo misses a shot or two and takes one of his own. Pika, the shock dart won't connect. Ghostly's also there to worry about. There's the recon. Will Pika swing? Oh,
Swing and a
Geo
miss.
just... Wow, Geo with 9 health will get the kill. Hector will be dropped, though, and now it's Ghostly
Versus Geo. G versus G.
and Eggroll
Eggroll's
playing
still
support
there,
as
too.
well. And the spike not in Carthage's control, but Eggroll's there.
Not anymore.
Geo gets it done quickly, and Ghostly's
Oh!
able to come away with the kill.
He went too fast.
RGX finisher right there, and Carthage narrowly is not able to get the bonus win, but a lot of rifles being dropped, and that's going to mean they have a good chance this round. Ghostly retaining a rifle, but we've seen Ghostly play very, very well, so interesting to see if they are a little bit, if Ghostly's able to hero rifle his way to a victory, or if Carthage will be able to stomp that out. Round number 4, a big round for sure, as all of these 26 rounds possibly will be, but you like to think that these with the advantage are just so important to perform and get the job done. There's an aggressive play coming out for GSU at the start. The paranoia from Jellyfish in return, and nobody's there. It's just Ghostly. They're going to get a free orb for Geo, and Optimal reclaiming the spike and working his way back over to A site mid, completely occupied by GSU, and probably just going to have to worry about that. Rye trained on both angles, but it's going to be interesting to see if the timing goes the way of GSU. Magic's on that left-hand side. Rye's got the right idea. Oh no, he looks away for a second.
No. Careful.
What? He
He
escapes!
did not hit him.
Oh, I wish I saw Magic's point of view there. He must have been trigger disciplining. Rye escapes with his life, and there's the execute onto A site. The smoke for back site, and Geo and Rye are actually hold up mid, probably trying to get
He's
a
not
little
there
bit of a
anymore.
lurk kill.
Girl's not there anymore.
The ultimate is going to give away the location of the remaining GSU players, and that's going to make this retake even a bit more difficult, as Carthage has good positioning and the weapon advantage as well. Spider-Man Eggroll coming from CT.
No.
Eggroll goes first.
Rye gets one. Jellyfish gets one.
I mean, Jellyfish
Gets
getting two. Rye,
Oh.
his third of the round.
Earning a flawless round for Carthage Firebirds.
A little bit of some rocky moments throughout that
Oh, no one
round.
died.
Yeah, big flawless
Good for
for
them.
Carthage.
Good for them.
But that was a little bit of an
A
interesting
spook.
round for GSU. I'm not sure how Magix did not come away with the kill there. That could have really swung the round if Rye ends up dropping, but
You know, it'd be like that.
Carthage sticking with the ace, a heavy attack side. There was an aggressive play by GSU last round, but it looks like they're playing a little bit slower. But the recon coming out, shot off by one of the Carthage players. Looks like the Hunter's Fury as well for GSU, and is it going to connect? It doesn't look like it. Carthage escapes with no damage and a free orb. Wasted ultimate. There's the dimensional drift from Rye, trying to push on site. Now they'll find one. There's the Hunter's
Tracing
Fury in
him.
return.
Bro is tracing
He'll be able to
Pika.
get the kill on Pika, and Magix gets a kill on Rye as Rye tries to pull out of the dimensional drift. Carthage ends up trading on site, trading ultimates as well, but the dimensional drift being used. It's a little bit of a higher, steeper price. Now they're trying to rotate back through mid-site. Optimal. Will he catch Spider-Man out in the open, or possibly another rotating player from GSU?
Nobody.
Bullets exchanged, but nobody drops. There,
Jellyfish
Jellyfish
gets
connects.
one.
Magic's dropped, and that's the main controller from this GSU team. It's going to be difficult to hold the site down without, but Ghostly trying to do it on their own, but Geo will get the kill, and now it's go time for Carthage. Spider-Man trying to put a stop up, and it's going to be a tall task. Lots of weapons trained on their position. Shock Dart for Heaven as well to slow things down. There's the peek from Spider-Man, and Optimal will
Peak
get the
for
kill.
Optimal.
Egg roll, the last alive, and I wonder who's putting that.
He just got his egg
It was-
scrambled.
I'm not sure whose cam that was. I think it might have been Geo's.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. It was red,
It's a win.
so
A
the
win's
little
a
like
win.
the screen, the screen. Oh,
Timeout has been
Early
called
timeout.
for Governor State. Well, I mean, when you lose around 3, like 3 rounds consecutively, you gotta talk about it and be like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And one thing we'll be able to say is that there's that aggressive play that was putting a lot of pressure on Carthage last game is kind of lacking. It seems like there's not a lot of plays to get space early on the defensive side, and that's probably because they're trying to play slow and stay alive for a long period of time, but it's not really working out for them. And we'll see if they try and play a little bit more aggressive, especially on the
they
site
have no
size.
momentum.
And Carthage just seems to not be paying any attention to mid at all. And it's possibly an area GSU can exploit if they can get into mid and still hold the line on one of the sites. Then that flank is very powerful, and Carthage could possibly be stuck out with limited protection. But the timeout winding down, and GSU down 3 rounds, 4-1, but definitely not over. This round, though, is going to be a little bit weaker of a bye, so a tall task for sure. And we'll see if they can come through, or if Carthage will keep this streak
going.
Yeah, the momentum.
Yeah, they gotta love it. It's really fast, really aggressive. They just keep on going for things like headshots and flicks and whatnot.
That drone will clear out a lot of space mid. Rye coming away with the kill. Ghostly getting
Getting
2
two.
though. And that means the advantage and the rifles are going to go towards GSU. Let's see if Carthage can respond back. Optimal forced off by that piece of utility from Waylay. And he's going to be
There's
recon
a
scanned. And
recon.
now there's a chase coming off. Geo's going to have a free plant. But Carthage needs to get away with a couple bodies to keep that spike defended for a limited time. They'll be able to get away. But now Carthage down a man. We'll see if there's really anything that GSU has to make things more difficult. There's a trip right there.
Oh,
GSU will
they didn't see him. They didn't see him from the corner.
GSU will just break that and run right through. So 2 players coming in from the flank. It's going to be the task for Optimal and Magix. Getting the kill on Geo. 1 on Hecht as well. And now Optimal up against 3.
Took
He's
out
gonna
Pika.
Find the kill on Pika. Spider-Man, the defuse. Optimal will be dropped, but there's not enough time for Magix to get the defuse off, and Carthage will win that one off time.
Easies with the clutch.
As we said, the
Someone maybe has but got bingo. I don't know. No, we had a couple flawlesses.
flawless
and clutches.
clutch. What is the bingo? Yeah, we have not had a team ace. That is the one thing we have not had for sure. And we haven't had a normal ace.
Yep, we almost did.
And I
Like
don't
a
think we've
lot of
seen a
times.
thrifty either.
No.
I-
No.
I think he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Not to die.
Probably not.
I don't think so.
I just
I don't
love.
think they won that.
I just love this expensive skin that Rye has.
Yeah, $87. You can buy it in the item shop today. We're not
Yikes.
sponsored by Riot, but
You know, sometimes.
I actually like the classic skin a lot.
Just the one that you come with the game.
All right, Blaze wants to give his opinion, but he doesn't even play the game, so
Bro's not on the Rocket Val team.
he's not even on the Rocket Val team.
You know what?
How many?
I just started-
How many Valorant games have you casted though? Yeah, I've casted like
A lot.
10
10.
Val maps at least, probably 20.
Yeah, me too.
So,
Me too.
Time to jump.
Just a little, actually.
well, Carthage trying to execute. They're gonna get the kill there on Pika. Ghostly and Spider-Man there to stop it, but Ghostly will get one. Carthage has a lot to worry about. Ghostly swinging out again, gets another on Optimal this time.
Ouch.
Now Carthage trying to execute. There's the ultimate from Magix to split up the map for just a second. Geo will get the plant down though. And
Free
now
plant.
Carthage has an advantage. Egg roll, the late rotate. Jellyfish trying to get to heaven and will stick it, and Egg roll will get the kill. And now it's just up to Hecht. That wall will drop in just a second though. Time ticking by ever so slowly. Magic swings and there's the kill. The stun not getting out in time. A little bit of a good play call would have been to get that stun off and swing at the same time with Egg roll, but not exactly the best execution and they will not be able to come away with the win there. And now it's a 5-round advantage for Carthage, and it's going to be hard to stop this snowball from growing.
You just can't shoot down the ember.
That's I gotta get the metaphor going for the fire because we are the Firebirds. Fire it's like growing. I don't know. I'll workshop.
Phoenix coming out of the ashes.
What? Fuel the flame. There it is.
Oh, there she is. I'll say coming out of the ashes because it's also like a phoenix.
Yeah, but then we'd have to like lose and then and then.
True.
There's gotta be some death involved.
They are in the fire right now.
Honestly, we gotta have a Phoenix pick on one of these maps.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Phoenix not exactly a great agent, but as this round gets started,
Ooh.
Pika gets 2 quick
Yeah.
kills. Optimal did late trade, so advantage in the favor of GSU. Magic's
Shoot
trying to peek
through,
out. Magic's
shoot.
not looking in the right spot, and Jellyfish in the off angle will come away with the kill. Eggroll gets
With-
one. Ghostly also
yep.
trying to put in a couple shots. Eggroll peeking out again. Hecht ends up getting Ghostly, and now Eggroll, the last alive in the spike,
Yep.
not even planted.
It's just Spider-Man left.
Oh. Uh-oh. Spider-Man. The last player alive for GSU, Optimal and Hecht retreating to B site, and you got to think that Spider-Man's getting all the info
Bro,
from his
where's the
team,
spike, bro?
and really not a lot to go off of until you hear that plant go off.
Yeah, there you go.
And then it's going to be all hands on deck, and you're going to be able to zoom across, and that's what Spider-Man's doing. So, a tall task for sure. There's a lot of util to stall, and really difficult to scale from backside B, but Spider-Man's up to it for sure.
He's gonna try his hardest.
Maybe trying to get a lurk kill possibly, but looks like he's actually retreating all the way to B A site. Maybe going to grab a rifle or two.
I don't think you have time for that.
No, well, yep.
I
Well,
don't.
uninteresting end to this round. It looks like some skin shopping going on, and
You
Carthage
know,
will be able to come away with the round win. Spider-Man's going to earn a rifle.
I mean, I guess.
What'd you say? Well,
Sure.
Carthage
You know
is going to
what?
take that one, and that's going to
yeah.
secure the advantage
Wrap
in
it
the
up.
half. 7-1 is the lead, and that's 5 straight for the
It's what we
Carthage
want. It's
Firebirds.
what we want.
Um,
Yes, other teams must be sleeping.
putting me to sleep.
Hey. Oh, for real.
Carthage, I need some excitement. Let's get some plays going.
I need that
Maybe a
chaos
TP
in mid
across.
again.
There's Carthage committing back to mid. The owl drone coming out to check out, and
And the
Pika will
decoy.
see it. But Optimal trading, winning that.
Trading his agent.
Winning that battle. And Magic's up against Hecht. The long fought battle will go to Magic's, but Ghostly swinging out. He'll get 1, he'll get 2. Optimal with the shock dart.
It's Spider-Man and Ghostly? Question mark. Oh, they be running, they be.
The
Oh, it's an
kill
Eggroll.
went to
It's
the
a
shock dart.
They be running, they be track stars.
Oh, I see what you're saying. There it is. Well, now Carthage has the mid advantage, and they have the ultimate, giving the information away, and that means a quick rotate to B site, the open site at the moment. There's a little bit of util on B site, so maybe they'll run into one of those trips as they go. Ratting for Egg. Eggroll gets the kill, and that's a swing in the favor of GSU. There's
Oh,
that
they
trip
fell
that's
for the
going to get
trap.
hacked.
Oh.
And now,
they're
playing
trapped.
off site, they have the stun to stall.
Right there.
See, it's up to Eggroll and Spider-Man. Eggroll tapping the defuse. Spider-Man looking to provide some cover as well. Spider-Man on the defuse now, sticking. And Hecht bringing up the rear will get his
Just
third
couldn't
kill.
see him from the back.
Difficult to overcome. Carthage had some good positioning and a free site to plant on. And
Yes. Yes, Mom. Spider-Man.
That
That
is-
is one of the gamer tags for GSU. That's so high.
12 kills for Hecht and Optimal, I believe. I didn't catch it.
Good
but
for them. What the A win streak or 7 win streak? 7 win streak.
No, 6.
Oh.
And this one could be 7.
That should have been on the counter. You know? Oh well.
We're forcing it. Magic's peeking across mid. Carthage paying a little bit more attention to mid, and usually Ghostly's able to come away with 1. An egg roll behind the smoke. Magic's on the left-hand side. There's Magic's will get 2. Rye with the trade, so Carthage loses a man again mid, but they get the space, and that's one of the most important things for just a second, but the collapse from GSU will make things difficult. Egg roll pushing up. Ghostly peeking out, and Rye won't be able to get 1. The remaining 3 players from Carthage looking to execute on B's site. There's the cage for a little bit of cover. The TP as well to Hell. Geo getting the plant down. Carthage really needs a pick to even things out and make it a little bit different. But there, Rye
right.
gets 1. Egg roll
That's
as well.
nice.
Drop, and there's Rye's 3rd. He'll pop the
3.
dimensional drift,
Oh.
but he won't get away in time. Ghostly stepping up for the kill. Now Ghostly and Pika. Jellyfish.
Oh no.
Ghostly will get the kill there, and Pika swinging out. Geo with the kill. Ghostly sticking.
Get him,
Catches
get
a
him,
glimpse, and Ghostly jumps out. The timing goes in the favor of GSU, and they'll put a stop in the 6th straight win streak.
That was a good place to plant the
8-2
spike.
after round
but-
number 10.
Ow.
Smart for Geo to jump out for a second and see that spike going up, to know that the GSU player in Ghostly was sticking, but could not get there fast enough to stop the plant, and once Ghostly realized that he was being charged on, jumped off and got the elimination. So great play out of Ghostly. Ghostly, one of the brightest spots on the GSU team, and Carthage has had their hands full trying to put him down every single round here.
Yo. I mean, it's mostly been working. They've been taking out their top 3, which is like Egg Roll, Ghostly, and
Probably Magic's. Magic's
Yeah.
really having a good
I
day.
would think so. Big 3, big 3. Which is honestly, if you take out the top 3, then the last 2 should be kind of easy.
Yeah, but displayed across, separated across the map, making it very difficult. And Ghostly has been a real tough person to remove.
Ow.
As Pika's
Oh,
gonna get the kill with the
Bro,
Hunter's
Pika.
Fury. Spider-Man swinging out. The kill goes to Jellyfish, and Carthage on a weaker buy because Jellyfish has a Spectre. Magic's getting the trade, and now it's up to Rye and Geo. The spike in Rye's possession now, so really just wants to get some positioning on site, maybe a pick. Egg roll is there for a second though, so Geo has his hands full as well with Rye. Possibly a flash out to get on site, but the rotate will surely follow if they make any noise. Egg roll on the left-hand side. There's the cage, so swinging out, Rye will be dropped quickly. And now there's one Heaven as well, so Geo really has his hands full. Checks the cam for a second, realizes where Pika is, swings out, he'll get that one. Egg roll, oh no!
Oh no! Careful, careful.
Geo sticking, it looks like.
Pika,
Pika bringing up the
careful.
rear, he'll be sucked off, but
Oh.
he'll get out of the way. And Egg roll will get the final kill. Geo able to secure the plant, but not in enough time to defend himself. And there's the second straight for GSU.
At least he
GSU,
tried, you know?
yeah.
Like,
Egg roll coming up big there, using some good util, but the big thing actually was that Astra stun to pull I think it's called a gravity well. I believe it's called a gravity well. Astra gravity well.
I don't know. You're the big
Round
Valorant
number
man.
12, the last of the half, and Carthage looking to extend their lead to 9-3, and GSU trying to keep that momentum going to 8-4. Large round of importance. There's the dart early in it. It'll actually probably scan Hector Optimal. Magic's across the way. Rye peeking out. He'll not take any bullets, but catches a brief glimpse, and the decoy is actually set up on B site. Spider-Man doesn't end up shooting it, so Carthage looking to get out early. Lots of ults being used. The Breach ultimate will displace a few players. Optimal getting the first kill on Egg Roll. And now Carthage executing onto site. Lots of players hit by that Waylay ultimate. Ghostly dashes in. Geo tries to put a couple bullets in, but Ghostly will leave. And Ghostly now a kill on Jellyfish. Optimal with the trade. Spider-Man stepping out. He'll be dropped. Magic's with 2 of their own 3 now. And now it's Magic versus Rye. Rye, the final kill. And now 9-3. Carthage with the lead going into the half. Flurry of bullets and so much to call there, but
What a nice win. They kind of needed that. Just a little bit. Because GSU was winning by two streaks. So it's nice to trip them up just a little bit, you know. What more can you really want? Also, I really love Rye's gun right here.
Miss Bloom,
Yes, look how pretty
Right?
it is.
where's our cams guy? Oh, yeah, we're just gonna be watching Rye for a second, I guess.
I love this gun.
We've got 9 seconds, so
I like the other gun's kind of nice though, like the $87 one. Like
Yeah.
I guess that's okay. Chicken
there's
head, there it
there's the
is.
knives for it. Blackthorn, it looks like he can hear us or something. Are we in his ear? We shouldn't be. That'd be against the
No,
rules.
that's
We're
a
not
little
in his ear.
scary.
We're not
No,
in his
no,
ear.
No.
Quick
He just
execute on A
knows.
site. Carthage smartly pulls back, but probably wants to get a pick or two. And
We got a new.
there,
cam
Optimal with the
girl.
ghost. Finds
Yippee.
Ghostly. Ghostly drops early. Magic's looking to get the plant down. 9-3 in the favor of Carthage, but this round very important for GSU. Lots of
Pika
players
and
low
egg
health,
roll.
but
Taking out Jellyfish and.
there's the kill. Rye, though, stepping up to get one on Spider-Man. There's Magic's. Takes a body shot, but will come away with the win. Now, Geo, last alive for Carthage. It's Pika and Magic's alive, and now it's just Magic's. Magic's getting the plant down. It's going to be a battle here. Magic came up big for GSU in
Magic
the
and
past.
Geo.
Geo has came up big as well, so let's see which of them. Oh, Geo jumps out of Geo! The 3K!
Woo!
Magic's cannot find the bullets to
out of
get the
heaven.
win. And now Geo will get the defuse with plenty of time. As long as he holds
That's
the
our
4
star
button.
player right there.
Geo, the player of the day, coming up big there. I believe he also came up big in the overtime win as well.
Oh, for sure.
So, surprised he didn't jump off there. That's like a signature thing on Abyss. But 3-10. Carthage now in the lead. And when you think about the 9-3 comebacks that are highly touted of,
Maybe he won the point.
when you look back at those 9-3 comebacks, they usually start with a pistols win for the 3 side. And because Carthage denied that, there's possibility for a force here from GSU. Doesn't look like they're gonna go for it, but a Thrifty would really pay well for them. So
And
playing
people's bingos.
looks like they're playing slow. Carthage denying it, but not giving any quick aggressive plays into some possible stacks. The Outlaw, also from the Miss Bloom bundle. Spider-Man peeking out.
Oh.
Spider-Man dropped. Rye, the first blood. One more player dropped off the board for GSU, so they can't wait forever, otherwise they might be picked off one by one, and there goes Magic's. Pika also dropped by Optimal, and now looking Blim and bleak to get this round win here. Ghostly linked up with Egg Roll, trying to possibly get a kill on Geo and get a weapon, maybe get things going.
That is one of the most interesting guns I've ever seen. I do not like it.
But Geo has a good cam setup, and he knows all about it.
See, look at his gun.
Yeah, Winter Wonderland's not that good.
Oh,
Yes!
I like it.
It's like blue, and it's not even that good.
But the world.
Jellyfish, the kill on Egg Roll, and now it's just Ghostly, armed with a classic. They'll
Oh.
fall shortly, and Carthage keeps things rolling with that victory to push things to 11-3. Now 2 more kills, 2 more kills,
Hello?
2 more rounds remaining. Glitch Pop. Also
no,
a bad
he
classic.
wants someone else to take it, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll explain that. So, defusing also gives you an alt point, so they're probably trying to get it to a player a little bit closer on the alt thing with a little bit more valuable alt. Who ended up taking it?
Optimal.
Optimal, yeah, the Hunter's Fury.
Okay then.
A big power play. Interesting. Okay, then. They weren't taking that long. I don't know. Some people might be a little salty. Anyway,
They just wanna play the
11-3.
game.
Carthage
It's
looking.
fair. I don't know.
looking to put the nail in the coffin. And they can't, I don't even think Prod can see that.
No, they can see it.
Well, I think it's actually right below the. It might be right below. Oh, okay. Anyway, moving to A site. Carthage actually has a mid setup going as well, so they have to worry about the.
Pika taking
Oh,
out Hex,
shit!
but
Right
Gio
in there,
and
Rye will get the kill and a
with the
free
trade
Vandal. Carthage gets the first 2 of the round as well, and now just 1 remaining. It's egg roll gets 1 on Gio, but Jellyfish stepping up for the kill, and now we're on match point and game point. Carthage ended up winning that first map in overtime. This one a much different story on Abyss.
for
Carthage
sure. Well,
dominating 12-3.
it's also Carthage's map,
Yeah, Carthage. I'm sure if
so they like it.
the matchup from next one is watching, they'll be probably banning Abyss at the start. It's gonna be the 3 seed from our side versus the 2 seed from their side, I believe. So actually, no, the one the 1 seed from their side and the 4 seed from our side.
I would really love to see ISU step up.
Obscuring.
I
That's
think
like-
I think it's
They're like 3rd or 4th. No, 3rd. And Midwest B.
Rye swings out. Ghostly's
Fourth.
there though, and that's gonna be the start of a possible comeback
My bad.
for GSU, but Optimal returning the favor. And now an execute onto Ace site. Geo will get 1. The Hunter's Fury connecting with Geo, and Geo will be dropped. Ghostly gets 1 as well, and now it's a 3v2. Hecht and Optimal, the remaining players for Carthage, up against Magic's Pika and Ghostly. Ghostly on limited
Ghostly,
health,
yeah,
but
very low.
Ghostly has been very valuable. There's the Hunter's Fury. Connects with a bullet on Magic's. It gets another. Hecht with a final kill, and now Pika. The last... Optimal looks like he took a
just
shot at
missed
Hecht there.
Okay. You know what?
Pika looking
They
to keep
got some things to settle
GSU's
with.
hopes alive. Carthage needs to find a defusal. The Pika does have the possible shock darts, but there's the stun. I wonder, that's good shock dart from Pika. Will not connect with the spike, but
Oh, he's
Pika
trying
gets
to,
1.
He's trying to
Hex
ricochet it.
not able to get the half, and Pika gonna be able to peek out and get the
Oh.
kill, and now that's gonna be a victory for GSU.
They get a clutch.
The start to a possible comeback, but it's a long way back. They need 8 straight now.
It's still
So-
match point.
And limited weaponry they're going to be forcing.
I don't know if that's how you take it. Bring him back.
It's a little bit of a...
Interesting conversation they have in the chat going on. But I don't even want to know. How do you feel about the brand new day trailer?
It was pretty good. I'm excited. It's in July, right?
Yeah, July 31st.
I might actually see that one. I haven't seen a Marvel movie in a while. So probably since Far From Home. No
Fair
Way Home,
enough.
sorry.
You know what? Fair enough. Those were kind of the only good ones that released.
Early kill for Carthage. Magic's dropped. So there's the Dimensional Drift also from Rye. Eggroll trying to push up. Optimal's there, and he'll find the kill.
And Rye did as well. On
Limited
Pika.
space on
Hecht on Ghostly.
B site, and there's another one dropped. Spider-Man's the last alive. The flash. Heck swings out. And there's the final kill, 13-4. Carthage wins map number 2 and this game. They'll be moving on to the
Hooray!
semifinals. Right? Yeah, semifinals. And that's a dominating performance for sure. I called it at the beginning of the game, and Carthage not letting me go on the Caster's Curse board by pulling through Optimal with 20 kills. Magic's put up a big fight. Magic, Ghostly, and Pika also really helping out for this team of GSU, but not enough to get over the hump. And
Rye made it up.
Rye had 18 kills of his own there, so good
He did it.
good performance out of Carthage for sure. And we thought the competition would step up a little bit, but obviously the 3
Clearly
seed from the
cannot
other
dominate
side,
the Firebirds.
not maybe Carthage is that team. Minot State really the only team that has tested them and beaten them this year, so
We might see a callback later.
yeah, in the championship. But Cornell College ended up beating Indiana University, so that'll be another rematch. Cornell, I believe
On
we went
Monday.
to 3 against Cornell. So that'll be a tough matchup next week Monday, right?
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
next week Monday. But
Aw.
in just a second, we're
Support
gonna
for the
have an
boys.
interview. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in couple
5,
minutes.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll be right back.
See you in a bit.
All right, everyone, welcome back in. I'm joined here with Hecht. Hecht, how do you think the season has been going for you guys in the Firebirds?
It started a little rough. There were some bumpy maps where we didn't know really who we were playing, what to play where, basically how to play with the new comps we had, and we've been adjusting comps. But I think towards the end of the season, we've kind of figured it out basically, and now we're it's a little late, but I'd say now we're kind of in the groove. So
yeah, it's
been doing
good.
a lot
It's
better.
a good time to be in good form. Looking ahead at the semifinals, you guys are gonna be going up against Cornell College. You guys played them, I believe, week 3 or 4. I don't know if you really have a great view of a great memory of that games, but what really do you have to keep in mind after first map was a little bit rocky for you guys? Bind is still a little bit of a sore map for you guys. Do you think it's gonna be possibly an early ban, or do you think you guys are gonna just try and work out the kinks this week?
Buying's definitely not an early ban. It would be one of those things where it's oh, we leave it for map 3.
Mm-hmm.
Today kind of came a lot of unexpected. We knew they play Haven every single day. It's every VOD we have of them, it's Haven. So it's we went in with this banning Haven, and it's we saw them that in their VODs that they were banning Abyss. We didn't even plan on choosing Abyss today. I think what we thought it was gonna be was Bind, Corrode, and Bind, Corrode, and Breeze. I'm pretty sure that's what we thought the 3 maps were gonna be. So.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Anyway,
That
sorry.
does make a lot more sense, but
You guys are okay. You guys are actually going up against the 1 seed from the other side of the bracket. So a big
Yeah.
task. They're 6-0,
Don't
but this team that you guys played this week was the 3 seed from their side. Some top performers, but you guys battled well with them. But what are you guys? What were your emotions about these upcoming games? How's the nerves feeling? How do you think the rest of the team is feeling with that?
I mean, you have to be nervous. If you're not nervous going into playoffs, you're doing something wrong. I mean, you have to be nervous going in. Obviously, there's gonna be those nerves. A few rounds in, those get shaken off. I feel like all of us shook it off pretty quickly. Brought our mental back in the first map. Charlie did it. Shout out Charlie for just figuring out what they were doing. We adjusted to it when we were down 5 rounds and came back. He did a great job at doing that. I got my kills. It just felt like we knew where they were and we were just playing. So we did a great job in Bind.
Yeah, that kind of ability to change things up and react to what's going on is really going to be beneficial as you guys go up against opponents that you haven't seen and opponents that you have seen that are going to be changing things up. So that's going to be a tough task for you guys looking to retain the spring championship that you had from Division 7 last year.
It'll be a little tougher this year, but
Some big shoes to fill, but I believe in you guys, and I'm sure everybody else here does as well. So we'll keep this interview short with that concluding it. But there's some people in the chat that I don't know if there's anybody here for you, but there's a lot of people. Everybody that's here, thanks for coming out. But if you have anything to say to anybody, I'll give you that opportunity.
I'm sure
right
my
here.
parents are watching, so thank you. That's really all I have to say. I know some of my friends are watching. My friend Lucas, he's sick. He was watching on his TV. I don't know if he's still here, but yeah, shout out to whoever watched. Thanks for pulling through. Some people came to cheer us on for the first map. So yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, again, thank you guys for all supporting us. We're going to be back here next Monday for some more Valorant action, but before that, we're going to have Rocket League action on Wednesday. League's in playoff, right? League on Thursday. Those will be live streams, so tune in for that. I believe it'll be 6 o'clock on Wednesday, but stay posted on Instagram and Twitter to see if there's any reschedules for that. And as well, we're going to have some WEC action coming up soon, so stay tuned on Instagram and Twitter for any scores with that and the scores from any of our other games. We dominated today, right? So next week, we're looking to keep that going. It'll be a hard-fought road to the championship if you guys can get there, so we'll be cheering you guys on. Thank you for being here. I've been Hustle. We were here with Mint Melee. This is Hecht and the rest of the Valorant team. Stay tuned next week. We'll be right back.
Thank you.